So tell us what's going on, what's new, and what's happening with OnlyFans. We got to know.
And then we want to get the ladies' takes on, what they're, because some of you guys are still involved in OnlyFans. Some of you guys still dance. Some of you guys, make content. So
some of you are singers that also play Matrix.
Yeah. So
okay. So to be honest, I am retiring from OnlyFans as of April 1st. I know it lands on April Fools, but I know.
Wait a minute.
It's a joke.
Wait
It's
a
a
minute.
joke.
No. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. But 2 years ago, I literally was in like the most toxic relationship, even more toxic than I am in now. And he like took all of my money, and I always looked down on OnlyFans girls. I was like, the day I sign up for OnlyFans is the day my bank account will reach zero. He took every dollar I had, and I had thousands of followers. Like I had this image I had to portray, so I was like, fuck it, like I'll just do OnlyFans. I became a millionaire within 3 months. So my life changed, and that was April 1st, 2020. It was a pandemic. Everyone got rich on OnlyFans if you knew what the fuck you were doing.
Right.
So
Wait, Selena, real quick. A nigga finessed you?
yeah.
But you're the finesser.
I know. I mean, he didn't finesse me. He like literally like would beat my ass every day type shit. I would say,
Whoa.
no, let me not get into that. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, so I'm not here to expose nobody. But like, no, like we were in a domestic relationship, and he took all of my money, and that was the only way I could leave. Like, he would hold my money hostage. So it was either like everything that I had or my freedom. I chose my freedom. I called my mom, booked a flight, went back to Denver, and
was he like your pimp or something, or was he your boyfriend?
No, he was my boyfriend, but he wanted me to stay in a relationship with him. So he like took everything I had and like held me hostage inside of his house. And I wanted to stay in Miami. I came out here for spring break, and I ended up just loving it, and I stayed.
Damn.
I met him, and I just moved in with him immediately. That was so dumb, but I was also staying with my girl here, and she was like a clean freak, and I'm a messy bitch, and like we would argue all the time. And this guy I thought was rich was like my dream guy, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go stay with him. And then, it just didn't happen like that. So I went to Denver. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, this is what I have to do.
Is that the same guy that wouldn't let you leave? This rich dude, allegedly?
Yeah. That
same guy?
No, I thought he was rich. He ended up never mind. But
Wait, what?
yeah, Miami. Everyone
be capping, flexing.
Yeah, it's a whole facade.
Pretend
so anyway, fast forward to 2 years, I have hella money. Yeah, but I have nothing to show for it. I have a house, I have cars, but like, what is house and cars? Like, you drive off the lot with a car and it decreases. I rent. I'm not ashamed to really say that. I rent.
Renting is a smart thing to do.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, but like, having land and having property is also a big flex. And I rent. It is a mansion and stuff, but it's like, what do I have to show? Like, I'm by myself in this big ass house.
Oh yeah, renting a mansion. That's definitely
stupid.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, fine. Okay, but I have a big ass house and like nobody to share it with. And then,
were you lonely?
Of course. I was just living with my man and his kid, and I thought I had everything I wanted, but then, I also was like, I took a step back, and I was honestly like genuinely thinking, and then it honestly took that podcast with Adam. I was like going to the Adam show, and I was like trying to get drunk, just like bring out like this crazy Selena Powell side that I have to like live up to on the internet that everyone always is used to seeing. And while I was doing the podcast, I was just like kind of in my head, I was like, bro, like this is not me. Like, I don't want to keep saying
that was the last one that they're talking about. Okay.
I was like, I don't want to keep saying all these rappers I have fucks and stuff. Like, I honestly am so content with like the normal life. I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to like have a husband who's like proud of me. Like that when his friends and stuff ask like, yo, what does your bitch do? Like, why is she like so rich? I want him to be able to be like, yo, she's like a business. She does this. Not be like, she sucks dick for money. Like, in a sense, I do. So that was like what I was like kind of processing through the interview, and like I was kind of tired of the internet always portraying me as like a dumbass and a girl who just is like an object, and I just get fucked, and I'm exposing all these rappers. And then Super Bowl came, and me and my guy were on a break. We're still on a break, but whatever. But I was like, we're trying to work through our problems right now. So like, let me not like put all my eggs in a basket. But you know, Super Bowl weekend, I was at all these events with every rapper you could think of, like, or every A-lister celebrity you could think of, and it was just hard on me when I didn't even have to introduce myself to these people. They already knew who I was, but it wasn't like, "Oh, good to see you, Selena." Like, "What the fuck is Selena Powell doing here?" Like, and I was like, "Bro, like, I'm not that person." They're like, "Well, we can't tell. Like, you're on the internet exposing all these rappers. Like, you know, like, why should we let you around?" And I was like, "Damn." Like, and my girl I was with, she would have to like leave the parties that like superstars were at because I made it so uncomfortable. And I was like, "Damn, like, I'm sorry. Like, I want to be the girl who's like invited to all these places that like people feel comfortable with." So in a sense, I know me not. I talked to somebody that you guys know,
Mhm.
and he told me, he was like,
We know a
"Yo,
lot of
like,
people.
huh?"
We know a lot of people,
Nah,
but
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know,
okay.
I talked to him, and I haven't cleared it with him if I could talk about him yet. So, but I'm going to respect his privacy. And I talked to him, and he was like, "Yo, like, Selena, like, quitting your OnlyFans isn't going to help, but I see where you're coming from, and you know, like,
Yeah, they're gonna like you're blackballed for life, bro. I'm gonna keep it a
yeah,
thousand with you.
no,
Like
that's
you ain't never gonna
exactly."
get into a celebrity party
No,
ever
no,
again,
no.
man.
I know I
Ever.
could get no. The thing about it is they wanted me around, but they just didn't want my cell phone around, and like it was just like
AKA
more
they don't want you
headache.
around.
Yeah, but like exactly, and I want that. So I feel like over time,
Merch.
your wholeness and like your the reason why you're
Image.
known for it and the stigma around you, it can get deleted. I feel like I'm not going down the
Merch.
Cat Stacks the route. I'm not going down her route. I'm not going down Superhead's route. I want to go down my own route. I want to show that you can change who the fuck you are.
So
And so
okay.
I'm retiring off OnlyFans for one. So
Mhm.
everyone that I'm associated with, because me personally, I don't give a fuck what anybody at this table thinks of me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, I don't know y'all. When I go
That's
home,
the way to do it,
y'all
girl.
ain't talking to me, right? I don't care about like your guys' opinions. But I'm saying
But
for
aren't
the
you
people
trying
I
to
do
change
care
right
about,
now? Aren't you trying to change right now to improve your public image? It's kind of
exactly.
contradictory.
No. Let me get to
Yeah,
it. Let me get to it.
I'm
But the
listening.
people but the people I love and the people who I'm around, they care.
Can
That's
I
what
say
I'm saying. It's
something?
like I want the people who I'm associated with in my circle to be proud of me.
Which
I
I
want
am.
them.
The past
Let her
year.
finish. Hold on. Let
Go
her finish,
ahead,
and
go
then you
ahead
Yeah,
can
and
chime
finish.
in.
and that's what I mean. Is like I want the people who I actually genuinely give a fuck about to be able to like be like, yeah, like she's doing this, she's doing that, like not just sucking dick on the internet.
So to summarize, you essentially don't want your friends and people that are close to you to suffer the consequences from
Of
your
my
actions.
yeah.
Okay. You have some?
Yeah, but also like the real Selena, the personal Selena that like I know and I've met has always been like very discreet. Like as much as she can vulgarize herself through the internet and through social media, like personally, like she's not that same person.
And I want to showcase that too as well. So thank
Like
you, babe.
as much as I've known you, she's so like poised, and her persona when she goes out is not of what people would expect of her, which is something I completely respect from her. And which is why like I've stayed cool with her for so long. I think it's been a whole year now.
Yeah, since your
In
birthday.
girl world, guys, that's like 7 years of friendship. Okay, just so y'all
Yeah, it
understand.
really
For real,
is. Hard to
female
keep
friendships
believing
are
friends.
like a day
Especially-
is like a month, and then the girl world, it's like yeah.
Especially in Miami.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a friend. It really is.
Yeah.
Especially in this. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'm not gonna
It's
hold you.
very hard.
Selena's mad cool. However, I'm gonna say this: your past and like your image, 100% isn't the best, but you want to change. I get that 100%. Now, here's the problem though: people have that engraved in their head. This is Selena Powell. So how are you gonna make them change their mindset if you can?
It's all about, I had to match my actions with my words now. I could go on YouTube and say, you guys, I'm going to change. And then like I go right back. So I actually had to like discipline myself and like actually try. So my game plan is to like, not like, I'm not saying Kim K is like the blueprint, but I also am going about her route, like turning this all around. I want to be a business owner. I want to like have like somebody who's like, not what I am, but like what I want as a man. I want to attract that. I want to like a family. And I want to like just start being positive and stop posting like so much negativity. And I feel like that will the positive eventually will outweigh the bad. So that's what my hope is. And if it doesn't work, then I mean it doesn't work. But at least for my sake, I tried and I know who I am.
Okay. As her friend, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's a big step. That's very mature of her, and I'm proud of her for like seeing herself from a different perspective, because you don't always want that outlook from people.
So just another question as well. How do you feel about that?
Can I say something? I think that people go through certain things, and we don't have to expose anyone for the things they go through, because a lot of things can be personal, but the growth can be public. And you don't have to be specific about your personal growth, but you can say like what made you stronger. And from what I know about her personally, and she shared this actually with a public audience, but something that happened to her recently really changed her perspective in a lot of the ways she views things in life. And I think that comes just with growing in general as an adult. Selena's super young. Like, I think we're around the same age, but
Yeah.
I mean, not super, but yeah.
I think
And I feel like I
Merch.
Yeah,
feel
of
like
course.
Merch.
once you start changing and doing your thing, I feel like
Merch.
it's all about energy.
Merch.
Everything will start changing around you, and I feel like the important people
Yeah.
around you will start noticing that, and everything will get better for you in every aspect of your life. So just do the actions, and everything will follow.
So
but
hold
she
on.
has
Exactly.
been, and that's what
Yeah.
I've been noticing, especially with her. Like, I used to see Selena out quite a bit. That's how I met her. But then this past year, I feel like she digressed, and she really just like has been working on herself.
Housewife.
And I can tell just from the way she like converses with me on a regular basis. And we're not super close, but I know that if I ever need her, she's there. Like, that's my bitch.
100%.
So what if you meet the man of your dreams, right? And he tells you, yo, I'm seeing a change here, but you're still on your same friends that have the same lifestyle.
No, that's my
What-
situation right now. Definitely already told me that, and I did have to like kind of weave out the girls who like were on the same journey as me, and it's just hard. Like it's just hard when I take, because I don't give a fuck about like my friends' statuses or like who they are. Like I'll befriend anyone. I don't care. But the
Period.
problem with that is everyone that I do befriend that aren't on a status, I raise them up to like a status because they're my friend. And then when we fall off, they want to go along with the storyline of like, oh, Selena's a bad friend, Selena does this, Selena does that. So it's just hard.